Welcome to Bio class. Today we will discuss about heredity and other part. What is heredity? If we see the definition of the heredity it means the transference of character, resemblance and variation from the one generation to another generation. In easy way, that if we can say that the heredity, it means the transfer of the character from one generation to the next generation. It means here, if I take one board here. So here the one generation, suppose here the P, one generation, another P, here the parent generation. Okay, so this generation, from this generation, here offspring will produce. That means the next generation. So transference of character from the parents. It is called the heredity. It means the inheritance, heirship. Okay, so you know that in chromosome all the characteristics, it is found in the gene, and the parent will produce gamete, the ovum and the sperm, in male and female, and in reproduction, sexual reproduction, when it will produce, this two will unite and it will form the offspring. So heredity is possible through reproduction. When reproduction is there, whether it is asexual and the sexual, both, that some characteristics, it comes through the gametes, because it means that some characteristics, it is there in the gametes. Here also characteristics, it comes in the gamete, and both can combine and form to the offspring. This inheritance having certain rule. About the Mendel's, Gregor Johann Mendel, that I'll discuss now. Before that, just know that the inheritance, it maintains some rules. It means that from the father side some characteristics will come, some mother side characteristics will come, and which character is it equal, is it any exactly equal, or both will be expressed. Actually all these things not happen, so different things will happen. Otherwise, that the brothers, sisters of the same parent, it will look same and all characteristics will be same, but it is not happening. Here you can see here that different types, height, color, race, eye color, hair color, boys and girls. So these are called character. Already it is told in the previous video that what is exactly character. Here this term is trait, and the character is same. Just know that the trait we are used in genetics, characteristics also we are using in genetics. So in genetics, mathematical way, how we can discuss that, how much that from the father, which characteristics it can dominate, and which characteristics will normally it comes. Is there any mathematical rule or not? So all these things, it will be in this part. Here I just want to show you. Here you can see this areas which is there in your book. Earlobe. Earlobe, it is found in this two. See there, here the earlobe is free, but here it is attached. If you see among your friends, that will be the distribution on certain distribution. That means that 40, 60, 70, 30, this type of distribution can be. So it means that it is one of the trait of genetical trait, and in genetical way it can pass to one generation to the another generation. These small minute things which we are not giving importance, we are overlooking. All these characteristics also included in heredity, and it comes under genetical study. Gregor Johann Mendel, known as father of genetics, he born 22nd July 1822 in Austria, and occupation was he was pastor of Augustinian monastery. Also he was teacher. His experiment, he experimented on pea plant. His experiments was 7 years long experiment, 1856 to 63. He experimented about 21,000 of the pea plant in 7 years. So he selected pea plant some various region that afterward we will know all this. First we have to understand that what he told about that inheritance. So long is 200 years ago that all these things he told, but still it is applicable. So one after another we just see all this. Suppose here his experiment in detail, if see here, look at here, he took one tall pea plant and another short pea plant. So here the characteristics or trait is height. Here height it is tall, here height it is short. Okay, so this simple thing all you can understand. Now when it is crossed, I mean the reproduction, sexual reproduction, it means that here the anther, it is shifted to the stigma, or from here to here it is shifted, so that the sexual reproduction will take place. You know that it is higher plant, so that it is having that male and female part in the flower. Next generation, when he got that all the seeds of the pea, and next generation is surprisingly that all plants it comes tall. The why so? It should be in intermediate. Suppose if it is 5 feet long, if it is 5 feet long, and if it is 3 feet long, so this 3 and 5 it should make the 4. 5 plus 3, 8 divided by 2, so 4 it should be, because both the gene can combine father and mother sides and offsprings and intermediate, but it is not. All are having here the 5. The why it happened? To know this, you have to know few terminologies, few definition that I'll discuss now. So here is few terms: parent and offspring. So these two are parents. Look at here. These two, here it is the parent, and here the offspring. See that the offspring, here it is written offspring. So parent, I think you can understand. Offspring is next generation, son, daughter, that is, and father and mother as the parent. Now, you know the gamete will form here. The gamete here, a gamete it means that means sperm and ovum. Okay, so in the reproduction, the gamete it is there. Here gamete it is not shown, but it is gamete. It is there. It means the gamete is always available from the organism, just half of it. So if it is T and T, so what will be the half? Only one T, and the small t and small t, one small t. So that is found in the offspring. Look at here. Now next is the dominant and the recessive characteristics. Dominant characteristics, just listen carefully. Dominant characteristics, there are some gene means here, look at here, this is the one gene, this is the another gene. This gene is for the tall, this gene is for the short. So out of this two gene, one gene can dominate. It means that when this gene is there, then it will show its own characteristics. It will hide the another characteristics. So recessive is that the characteristics which is always hiding when the dominant gene is there. So from this example it is very clear that when T gene is there, then T will dominate. T means here tall. If tall is 5 feet, then here all every one is 5 feet. No one is in 3 feet height. And the short gene will recessive. It means that it is suppression. Okay. Now pure and the hybrid. These two terms you have to understand. Look at here. This is also tall and the offspring also tall. I told you that both are 5 from the outer appearance. No one can understand. But we know that here both the gene is tall. Both the gene is tall gene. But here one gene is tall and another gene is dwarf. But because of the dominant characteristics of tall, it is tall. Otherwise it is some other characters. Okay. So pure form, we can say that this is called a pure when both the genes are there. And here the hybrid, it will be hybrid when it is tall but inside one recessive gene is there. F1 and F2 generation. Look at here in your book also. F1 generation, F2 generation means next generation. F3 generation, F stand for filial, means son. Next generation. So if F1, F2, it indicates the generation. Next is phenotype and the genotype. What is called phenotype? Phenotype, it indicates the outer appearance what we can observe. So how outer appearance I can observe, this is also tall, this is also tall, this is also tall. But is it there in genetically they are equal? No. So genotype indicates its gene. It means, look at here, it is tall but it is gene is hybrid. Here it is tall but it is pure. So when we can see the phenotype, then we can see the outer appearance, not anything study. And genotype, it means that when we do study, we know the genetic combination and we can say that genotypically we can say. So all these things and the calculation will be told in the next class. Next class we will see all this. Okay. Thank you.